Hello everybody and welcome back to my beginner's guide of No Man's Sky. This is episode 2 and we got a little way in the first episode. We managed to fix our ship, collect a load of materials, go into space, test the ship out, and then we found a signal here that we had to come and search as part of the Awakening's primary missions, which we are currently doing. And now we need to build the base computer to start building a base. And we need chromatic metal to do that. Now the only way you can really get chromatic metal is by refining items or other minerals that you get, including things like copper, activated copper, emerald, indium, cadmium, and all their activated variants. And then I think there's also activated quartzite and quartzite together also make chromatic metal. And there's a bunch of other things as well, which also make chromatic metal. But what we are going to look for is on this planet, which is copper. That's what we want. There's a copper deposit there, 600 U away. I'm using my visor to do this, pressing the L2 button on my controller. We probably need to get that sodium deposit, and that phosphorus would be quite nice as well. We do have a bit of an issue with heat here because we don't have a lot of we don't have any upgrades in terms of the technology for hazard protection, so we are having to be a little bit careful. We could do some more ferrite dust. I don't have any. I do have 19, but that ain't going to work. Let's actually see if we can refine this. So because we need to go and collect it, what I'm going to do is set up my portable refiner, which I already made in the last video. We're going to put some condensed carbon as fuel, and then I'm going to refine this living slime into runaway mold. Runaway mold will turn into nanites for us. So let's go to this copper deposit and go and get a load of copper using our terrain manipulator. On the way I'm going to get some ferrite dust. We're going to try and survive as best I can on this torrid world. Oh, that is the portable refiner there. Portable refiner? That's not the portable refiner, that's the terrain manipulator, which I just used by accident. Let's grab some of this little bit of ferrite dust here on the floor while we're on our way. The secondaries to hydrogen. I mentioned the secondary elements is useful to get in the first video as well. You are pure ferrite. We're not going to be able to do that. There's a weird and wonderful animal there. Grab some of these small crystals of condensed carbon there. Are you chasing me? I don't know if you're chasing me. There you go. There's some ferrite dust. Let's grab this. Oxygen. Very nice. That is a decent secondary. There's loads of animals here. If I had a load of scanning upgrades, I would definitely take my time in scanning these animals for all the units you get out of it. But for right now, it's not really worth it. You're going to get like 1,000, 1,600 units each animal that you scan. Don't really want to be fighting any drones. I don't have anything to really fight them. These are hazardous flora. They will hurt you if you get a little close like that. But if you kill them off using your laser, mining laser, you'll get oxygen out of it. What I definitely want to do is see if there is anything useful in here. We've got some more ferrite dust we can make into... rusted metal, which we can make into ferrite dust. Got ourselves another microprocessor. Definitely need to get some sodium. There are sodium deposits on this planet, so we do need to hit that up. Let's have a look around. Where's the nearest one? That one's 500 away. We do need to be careful here because I'm running out of items with which to actually fix my hazard protection as I'm running through. There is some sodium here. Good. Good. There's a bit of sodium. We'll grab this quickly, because this will help us. I'm definitely not going to build a base on this planet, guys. I am going to move to a different planet in the system, one that's more suitable in terms of not killing me so quickly. Grab some more of this ferrite dust here, and then move swiftly on. That is an awkward angle, and I'm falling, and now I'm going to die. I'm definitely going to die. Oh, that was close. If I'd have fallen any further, I would have died. Like that. We can climb using the jetpack, even though it's empty. So that works out. because we can just ride up this huge mountain. There's the copper just gone past it. There's another sentinel there. Let's try and get up here quick. And then recharge our life support with some of the oxygen we've been collecting. Now the best way to do this, in my opinion, don't go down the side of this giant mountain here, but actually go inside and then see if we can get it that way. As I fall down. And the temperature levels will stabilise here. Where is it? It's there. There you go. There it is. Now with the terrain manipulator, we press Y to change between the mining beam and the terrain manipulator. And then we can actually change the size by using L1 or R1. And the bigger the size, the less materials you'll get. The smaller, the more materials you'll get out of it. If you just want to run straight through it, use the biggest one. If you want to get as much material out of it as possible, use the smallest one. And of course, the middle one is just, well, it's mid, isn't it? It's medium. So, you know, grab all of this copper. So the reason why I've gone to the smallest size on the terrain manipulator is because we are going to need quite a lot of chromatic metal throughout this beginner's guide. And we are going to need to make sure that we get all the copper we can, so we have a lot of chromatic metal, because we're going to need it. So it is worth doing. I know it takes a bit of time. Obviously I will edit this out, but it is worth doing in game, if you, in my opinion. Obviously you don't have to. It's a game, play it however you like. But for me, when we're collecting all this stuff, I like to get as much as possible. My terrain manipulator is depleted. Now we can use ferrite dust, pure ferrite, magnetized ferrite, or silica powder. I always use silica powder because you always get it when you're mining materials like this from the ground or side of mountains or whatever. And it's just in abundance, and you don't really use it for a lot other than this and making glass, as I am going to die. We need to sort ourselves out, as I was not concentrating there. Beautiful. We've grabbed all of that. Let's head back up here and out of our little hole we made. And we need to make our way. I want to get some of that sodium stuff. Where was it? That's a phosphorus deposit. The phosphorus would be good. The thing is, we wouldn't really use it much at the moment. If we have a look at our hazard protection, yeah, we won't. It does recharge certain hazard protections you have. Can't remember if the phosphorus is the hot one specifically. I think it might be. And we don't have those at the moment, so it will just fill up a storage space of which we don't have a lot of. So I don't really think it's worth it. I mean, there it is. There's plenty of planets with phosphorus around. Sodium would be better. Sodium would be much, much better. That one there would be great. I have nothing now with which to sort out my hazard protection here, so I'm just going to try and get the temperature levels to stabilise for a second. I can make some ion batteries here because I picked up some more ferrite dust, so let's make a couple and sort that out. So yeah, if you're ever in trouble, make a hole with your terrain manipulator and the temperature will stabilise. Let's go to the sodium deposit here. Did I walk past this? No, because I haven't opened this. So let's open the damaged container. It's always good to get these, especially early game. I don't normally open them all the time late game. Early game, I definitely do, because they just always have useful things generally for you to use, like microprocessors. You can buy microprocessors from most stations, as we'll come on to, but generally speaking, when I'm running around a planet like this early game, I generally do try and open them all up. Also, what's really good is buried caches. If we can see one of those. What's that? That is fireberry. That would be quite useful late game as well. Phosphorus deposit there. Cargo drop. I'm not seeing any buried caches, but buried cache there. That would be quite good to go and have a look at. You get decent things out of them. Sometimes you get upgrades. So it might be worth going and have a look over there after I've collected all this sodium. So there's all the sodium got. Let's have a look at this buried cache quick. It's not too far away. We can always bring in the ship if we want to. Another good thing to look for right now is buried tech, because we're going to need those for certain base building upgrades, as we'll come on to as we start to build our first base, our first mini base. So these buried caches are what they are. They are buried, obviously, and they're just below the ground here, so we can dig it up, have a look what's inside it, and it's going to give me, okay, species records. So now we can have a look at this in our cargo, and we can analyze the data, and that's given me a few nanites. Not many, but a few. Normal, you know, yeah, that's okay. A little bit of nanites. I wouldn't go looking for that late game, but if I would, definitely if I was doing a fugitive run or early game, to see if it had a upgrade for us, because that would have been useful. Let's head back to the ship then and start to refine this copper. One of the other reasons why I didn't want to call my ship in is because we would have left the portable refiner here, and of course we need the portable refiner. Hello, portable refiner. This is a very difficult planet, to say the least. We'll take this runaway mold, just put it in my exosuit for now, and then get the copper here. Let's start with this 116, because I can't remember how much we needed. If you didn't watch the first video, to get into your deployable technology here, you press up on the D-pad on my controller. We only need 30, my Xbox controller, so that's pretty good. We've already got the save and chart thing here, so we've got a couple of nav datas. Normally I like to leave them in the starship, but it's quite handy to have them on you, because you can call your ship in at certain stations, which I'm sure we'll come across eventually. Let's let this chromatic metal do its thing. As we only need 30, I'm going to take this and I'm going to do some more refining later. What I want to do is find a decent planet. I do not want to build a base on this planet. It's too heavy in terms of the hazards. It's killing my hazard protection way too much. Now, there was a verdant planet, I believe, in this system. I think I scanned it, so we should be able to see it in our discoveries. That's the torrid one, nuclear. It was definitely one of them, and it had sentinels. Maybe it's because I haven't landed on it right. Let's have a look then. Let's go out into space a little bit, get away from this planet. Doesn't have to be too far. And then we can go into this view. Now, this view is much easier for looking for planets, because you've got the little thing in the center there. It shows you where the planets are, and then we can do this. We can scan them, as I showed you last episode. Noxious moon, there's fungal mold on there, copper and ammonia and silver. That's quite cool. Nice resources there. This is the verdant one I was talking about. It's got aggressive sentinels on it and star bulb, but the aggressive sentinels are going to be a problem for us, because I don't really have any way of fighting them, and I don't really want to fight them this early. So let's go round this planet. What is this one over here? This is a cold one, isn't it? Is it a cold one? Hyperborean is a freezing one. There's frost crystal and other items on there. Do I go to this verdant planet? Oh, let's go to the verdant planet. This is a risk, but we can always run away from the sentinels if we really must. As I mentioned last video, pulse engine is either pyrite, which is found on hot planets, or trinitum. I say trinitum, it's tritium. I know somebody gets very annoyed about me saying trinitum. Unfortunately, it's going to happen because I've got myself into a bit of a loop with that one, where I'm just saying that all the time. Looks like there's quite a lot of water on this world. Didn't look like there was that much from the space there, but let's go back up and have a look. So tritium is used to recharge the pulse drive, and that can be found. This looks too watery for me at the moment. Can't really deal with the water. That can be found in asteroids. Yeah, it's too much. Right, let's have a look again then. There's a noxious moon that's got the fungal mold, ammonia and silver. I'm going to build a base there, only because it's a moon and it's smaller, and the materials and resources are normally closer together, and they have apparently, if I remember rightly, they have the same amount as a planet, so it does make it worthwhile. This is where we're going to settle down our first little base. dive down here. Oh, hang on. I saw a landing pad. There you go. And there's our first building that we've found. Interesting. Let's land here. So when we land here on these little landing areas, it's not really a landing pad, but there's a little landing area. It will be free for us to take off here. It won't use up any of our launch thrusters, which is good. Let's have a look at this building and see what's about here. It's a nice cave there. And I don't know why they put the entrance always on the other side. Or I could have gone around that way, I guess, but hey ho. Let's grab this. Oh, interesting. There's a guy in here as well. Right, let's have a look. This might be a crashed ship we can have a look at. Long ago, it seems an automated distress call went unanswered. If I can crack the encryption pattern, I could potentially extract the coordinates. 126 24 1. It's 720, isn't it? Yes. Distress signal coordinates discovered. This could be anything. It could be a crashed ship on its own. It could be a crashed ship with a pilot, which will be frustrating because then we can't get the crash ship. Oh, hello. We've got a Korvax rank already. I didn't think I'd have to go through that at the moment. I will mention what that is in a bit. There's some encrypted nav data, so we should get a navigation data out of that. Nothing else in here. Okay. Might be worth going to explore that. So this building is a transmission tower. And that's why we're able to find a distress signal there. It was worthwhile as well actually building a base near this building, because then we can utilise the landing area there. It looks like there's a knowledge stone that's 300 away. There's subterranean there. That's because there's loads of animals on here that I'm scanning. There's just tons of them. What's over here then? We've got buried cache. That's only 75 away. We might as well check that out. There's a cargo drop even closer. What's in here then? We got some condensed carbon and a convergence cube. Okay, we can sell that for units. And if we have a look how much that is, it's not that much, but it's 13,000. Buried cache, what have you got for me? My inventory is full. I reckon I'm too far away from the starship to transfer anything because we don't have the transmitter yet. So we're going to have to head just a little bit back here. And then we can put you across. To anything else I can put across here that's not really useful right now. Let's put the nav data across. Now if I press X, it will just let me drag it around and, you know, quick split it and change the stack size, etc. But if I press Y on this, it'll give me quick transfer, and I can transfer it to my starship nice and quickly. Right, let's go back and have a look at this buried cache. This is a horrible planet to make a base on, but this is what we're doing. This is the first system, so that's what we're going to do. We've got a lost heat generator there, which we can dismantle. And we've got some cadmium, which is interesting. Didn't think I'd get any cadmium this early. But there you go. Right, now let's create a base computer. There you go. Not too far from the building there, is it? And here it is. Searching cartographic archives. Universal Archives search reveals no prior claims to this site. Sonar test confirms site is suitable for construction. Claim site. We claim the base. Right, now for me personally, I don't often make big bases on planets. I normally have my base in my freighter, and that becomes my main base. But for this one, we're obviously going to put the base computer here. We are going to have to come back to it from time again to do base computer missions, and it will give us items and extra things to do. So let's have a look at the base computer. Access log from previous user. Entry follows. Storms sweeping across, but construction supplies low. Depositing shelter plans while need to back soon. We can now extract the plans. And we've got the wooden, we've got the timber angled door, the timber wall, floor panel, timber roof, and the flora containment unit 3. Where's 1 and 2? But anyway, so we've got a bunch of items there we can now make a little base out of. And as you can see in the bottom right hand corner where it's given us our log here, it says that we need to build a timber floor panel. Now all of the timber stuff is carbon, and if we press up on our D-pad again, we'll see here that we have deployable technology on the far left. Then we have timber structures. Oh Christ, there you go, sorted that out. Then we have, hang on, oh then we have timber constructions, then we have advanced technology, and then we have decoration. Got a couple of flags. So let's make a timber floor there, make a little hut, a timber wall, and go on the back. That's not the timber wall, that's the timber wall. Then we can flip it, don't really need to. Build one there, there's the 3 timber walls. Then it will ask me to make a door or a roof first. Okay, we can make a roof first. We have enough ferrite dust to make the pretty roof apparently, and then we need to build a timber door, and there you go, there's a timber door. There you go, and now we can talk to the computer again, and it will give us the next set of instructions. Assessing log from previous user, additional archives recovered. Entry hashtag 4925E follows. Construction largely a success. Recovered salvage data from nearby. Plans logged. Scans indicate additional subterranean devices. Beginning search, so we can extract the plans for that. Whoever recorded these logs evidently had some success. I have access to their plans, and perhaps I can learn more from their efforts. And we have the construction research unit, which we absolutely need. Let's go in here, get out of the elements. Lovely. Now if we go to our deployable technology, we'll see the construction research unit is here, and we need 20 magnetized ferrite and 1 carbon nanotubes. What I like to do in here is generally leave a portable refiner in the base, in my small little base here. So I will probably build another one. We'll put some condensed carbon in there. Then what we need to do is we've got some pure ferrite, but we need more. Let's actually do this rusted metal first, get 250 ferrite dust. That's probably a good idea. We'll go that way. Now, salvage data I mentioned that we need to get. There's a storm out here. It's absolutely horrendous. There's one over there. 270 away. We'll definitely go there. Hey! Hey! Land! Sometimes there are traders. So, starships that land and allow you to trade with them, and I've heard that apparently if you wave at them they'll land. I don't know how true that is, I just thought I'd give it a go. Let's wait for this to do its thing, wait for the storm to die down, which is quite frustrating, but quite beautiful, quite beautifully dark out here, isn't it? Beautifully dark. You can also hotkey these things, by the way. So photo mode I've hotkeyed as number 9. So if I press 9, that's not working. Oh, because I haven't done it on this save, have I? Quick bind, I can go control 9, and then that'll do that. Let me do it inside. Control and 9. There you go, hotkeyed as 9, and then if I want to, just press 9, and then it will take me into photo mode, like so. Just in case you wanted to bind any of those keys. I'm going to take a screenshot of this terribly dark planet here. I do love No Man's Sky. It is a beautiful game. Oh good, the storm is clearing. Right, let's go and get this buried technology, and we'll try and look for some more as well. You know, I'm going to need to start collecting this. Pick up some more hydrogen on the way. Ouch. What just hit me? Oh. Completely missed that. Completely didn't see that hazardous flora there. Kill it for oxygen. Right, let's have a look at this one then. Get your terrain manipulator out. Just blow up the ground. Grab the buried tech. How much did we get out of that? Got 4 out of that one. That's pretty good. There's one over there now at 198. So we're going to keep going. Keep looking for more buried tech. There's actually a building over there as well. I think there was one over this side somewhere. Not sure. How far away was that one? So it's right next to that cargo drop, so we can check that out. More sodium. Condensed carbon crystals. I always collect these. Even late game I collect condensed carbon crystals. Because as I mentioned in the first video, if you didn't hear or didn't watch that video, they are perfect for, in my opinion, for fuel for things. They're just much more... what's the word I'm looking for? grab all this stuff. And then we'll grab this. Cost effective. What kind of the word I think I'm looking for? There you go, grab some more there. Another thing about these salvage datas is that they can give you quite a bit of units if you sell them. If that's the route you want to go. Let's say you were doing a fugitive run, I'd be collecting these relatively quickly and selling them to any potential trader that would come down. Because on a fugitive run you can't use your own starship or the initial starship that you have to fix at the beginning. Grab some more carbon as well. We're going to need it if we're going to build any more in the hut. We must have sodium for days. How much sodium we got? Yeah, we've got almost 500 sodium here. Right, surely the portable refiner is done. Did I get this nav data? It'd be a good idea to grab this if I haven't. Save and get the nav data. And we map this region of the planet as well. These weird creatures, man. Really weird. They're on the run, these ones. Ah, okay. Missed this. Hydrogen jelly is always useful. Okay, good. Run out of fuel. Let's put some more condensed carbon in there. And then we should at least have enough ferrite dust. We'll quick split it. Get some more pure ferrite. And then we'll make some magnetized ferrite. We also need some carbon nanotubes. The starship is out of range. What's in this direction here? Bury cache at 300 away. Bury cache there at 140. Let's head to that one. It's not too far at all. Oh god, I've fallen down. I've fallen into a cave. I'm so not used to having this limited amount of jetpack. I'm used to just going so far. Right, be something good. Be an upgrade. Please be an upgrade. Suspicious starship shield module. There you go. Stick that in the starship. That would be fantastic. Give us a bit of protection there. Another berry cache at 200 away. There's a knowledge stone there. We haven't hit any of those yet. Silver deposit at 1,000. Portable refiner has done the pure ferrite, which we now want to make into... I accidentally put that in my thing. Pure ferrite here, which we want to make into magnetized ferrite. How much did we need for this? 20. Yeah, that'll be fine. Begin that. And then we'll make the carbon nanotubes. While that's doing that, let's go put this shield module into our starship. Ran around the wrong way there, didn't I? Oh, bounced off something. That is a predator for sure. Careful hunter. Alright, radiant pillar. We don't need to be in a starship to do this, but I just thought I'd get out of the weather. We press X on it, and it will shift us over here, and then we can put it in, and we'll do that. And that will give us extra shield. It gives us plus 15% shield strength. So our shield strength over here, if you look at the right hand side above your picture of your starship, you'll see the stats, and our damage potential isn't great. Our shield strength is okay, and maneuverability is okay. It's a pretty terrible starship, but it's supposed to be because it's our first one, of course. Let's move some more items across. I'm going to put the what they're called, microchip thingies in here, microprocessors in here, and the convergence cube. I do apologise. And we are going to keep the rest. The cadmium, actually, we can put that across. We're not going to need that right now, but we do want to keep it. And I just want to make a bit of sense in this inventory. Okay, good. Head back to the... Where is it? Where's the base? Definitely going to check out that distress beacon. Let's head to the base first. Why have I lost it? There it is. God, I couldn't see it for looking. Right. Grab the magnetized ferrite. Now we should be able to make the indestructible research unit, which we can. Great, there's another blistering storm out there. What we need to do now then is go into the construction research unit, analysis unit online, diagnostic suggestion. User should recover salvage data, which we've covered a bit of, from buried technology, equip and utilize an analysis visor, which we did. So let's research buildable technology. As you can see, we have the base teleporter, and it will tell you what this teleporter will do. It's a personal teleport device, allowing the user to move quickly between their constructed bases, as well as any space station terminuses connected to the network, including the anomaly. And it will cost you 2 salvage data, and then it tells you what it takes to actually make it. We need 4 metal plating, 2 carbon nanotubes, 1 sodium, which we will be able to do. And this, I think, is a must for any base, small or big. You then do need some fuel reactors. All right, so got the solar panel down here, but we're going to have to go with biofuel to start with. And obviously, as you go down and unlock more, it allows you to unlock other things. So the wiring is 0, so we might as well click on that one. And then we've got the battery down here, which is 3. We've only got 3 left. So we do just want to be a little bit careful. Here's all the other structures as we go across using the RB and LB button. We've got the timber stuff there. There's the stone wall. There's the alloy wall. And then we're back to the vital technology. So we are going to go with the battery then. We just need 8. So that's good. Let's actually build a little portal out here. So if we go across to our advanced technology, as we press up on our D-pad, we've got a portal. We need 2 carbon nanotubes and 4. I don't have enough carbon apparently. I need more carbon. That's fine. We can get more carbon in this dreadful storm. Let's head over here. Is this fungal mold? No, I don't think this is actually fungal mold, is it? It's just carbon. We are going to suffer. Let's get underground for a sec. We do have enough sodium to sort ourselves out. I just didn't want to die there. Right, let's grab some carbon and condensed carbon from these trees. We won't be able to actually get any fungal mold as such because we don't have the hazmat gauntlet yet. We're very early days in the game, very early days. Lovely. Run back here. Get in here quick, just to save ourselves from the storm outside. Weather is killer. Okay, storm's gone. Should be able to make 2 carbon nanotubes now. There you go. And was it 4 of these? I can only build 2. Got enough rusted metal here to make some more ferrite dust. We're going to need it for this. Good. Can we make the battery? If we go across now, we've got power and industry here between advanced technology and decoration. So let's get the... We want the battery, the biofuel reactor. We need metal plating again for that. So we're going to need quite a bit of metal plating here. Metal plating is fundamental throughout No Man's Sky. It's a pain in the backside, to be perfectly honest. You need quite a lot of it. And I'll show you an easy way of getting it eventually. Let's talk to the base computer because that's our next thing to do. We can rename our base. So if we go up here, let's just rename it to... Let's be very creative here and call it the hut. Accept. And then we can capture a screenshot if we really want to. Take screenshot. Very nice. And then we've got the hut. We've renamed it. It needs to create 5 metal plating. How many can I actually make at this moment in time? I can make 4. Okay, right. I'll make the 4. And that'll be enough to allow us to make you. Nice portal outside. Lovely. And then can't make the biofuel reactor yet, although I think I just heard this be done. Was it? Nope. Is there 50 in here? 36, 40. Let's grab it. Can't make another one yet, can I? I can. Good. Let's do that then. And let's make the biofuel reactor. And we're going to put it this side. Quite close to it. I'm turning it by using L1 and R1. We've got a journey milestone complete there. Very nice. And what we're going to have to do with this, can we go away please, thank you, is connect it using wire. So we have to go in and use the wire, connect it there to there. And then if we put some fuel in this thing, what should we put in it? We'll go with the condensed carbon. That will give us 50 hours almost, or 50 hours basically of burn time, which is quite good. That's 50 hours in game, by the way, not 50 hours gameplay. That makes sense. My base computer is online. Let's talk to it again. Accessing log from previous user. Additional archives recovered. Entry hashtag 4925F follows. Scanner detected unusual broadcast repeating 16 from the space station. Warning. End of archive. Interrupted. The base computer archive have reached their end. It seems there is nothing more I will learn from them. My predecessor appears to have left their base and headed to the space station. Okay. So now if we go into our log, investigate the base computer archives, it tells us the trailer's gone cold. Acquire about the strange signals at the space station. So I have done something a little bit wrong here with the biofuel reactor. I have done something a little bit wrong here with the biofuel reactor and the teleporter. But this gives me an opportunity to show you how to actually delete stuff. So if we have a look at the top of the screen there, you'll see that there are some options. We can recycle parts. Now I've got the actual wire selected, but if I was to say go onto the battery here, now I told you how to sort of cycle part L1 and L2 to sort of rotate it, but to cycle through we can press R1 and sorry, R2 and L2, but they are R, aren't they? RT and LT. We can just flick through the components like that. Build is trigger, and then we can change the colors if we want to as well by pressing this one. We've got a load of different colors, so if you want your base a particular color, you can make it a particular color, which is quite cool. Rotates there already. Axis, and we can cycle through. Toggle free placement, which means that it will take off the snapping. Then we've got toggle and edit / build, which I'll come on to in a minute. Got toggle the camera, so if we want to do a base build and we want our camera, what I can do here is I can stick myself in my little hut, right? I can try to build this, and then I can press LS or L3, and then I can sort of come around and just stand still. But let me just come out of that and come out here. I want to do it out here. Let's go for the battery. Excuse me, let's go for the battery, press L3, and then look, we're in a build mode, camera build mode, which is quite cool. I'm just standing there and I can look around and build this anywhere, so it's a lot easier to put roofs on and things like that. We can actually toggle wiring, so we can go straight to wiring and off of wiring by pressing Y. Now the toggle, edit and build is X, and that allows us to delete. So I'm going to delete this wiring here. If I go onto it, look, if it will let me, please. Being a bit annoying at the moment for some reason, not close enough. There you go, there it was. There, and then if I press the trigger, it will get rid of it, which is great. Now I need some condensed carbon, which I made from carbon, refined it, and then I can make a battery. That's important, we make batteries. Let's place this here for now, and what I'm going to do is actually move this. So we can move this by pressing X, and then RT is move. I can pick it up, I can move it. I'm going to move it here. Press RT again. There you go. I can do the same here. I'm going to move this to here, just so it's all kind of neat. Toggle wiring, nice and easy. Into the battery. Then we go from the battery to the portal, but then we need to refuel the furnace tank here, because once you move it, and then this will fill up with storage, which then should work on you. So the portal isn't actually on because we don't have enough power yet. It's much better to have solar panels. We just haven't got the gold really to do that just yet, but that will be coming in future videos. We will be back here to go through base computer archives, and we'll sort the power out and discuss that further in future videos. But for now, we are going to leave that there. That is the second episode of my beginner's guide to No Man's Sky. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope it's helping you in some way. If it is, please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel for more content. In the next video, we will be exploring the space station. Take care, guys. See you in the next one.